Another weird mix of people in class. Actually, you know what? Can I read that? Doshte. All right, what is it? We don't have any current way of getting a hold of this student's parents at all. Phone number is listed on file as marked as being out of date, but we were never able to update the records. Furthermore, that student's tuition is not in good standing. You shouldn't spend any more time worrying about it. It isn't worth the effort. This motherfucker has purged her wall. He's going to delete any more abusive comments, okay? Just leave me alone if you don't have anything nice to say. Oh, interesting. You want people to leave you alone if they're not going to say anything nice to you. Almost like you want a safe space from abuse. Hmm. 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 Fuck you, Taylor. Yes, please, bitch me out too. I really wanted another person to do that. That makes me feel very happy. That's what I really need when I'm emotionally needy. Thank you, Ariana, for being a great friend. Forget it then. Another weird mix of people in class for lunch today. Well, not that weird, I suppose. Feel tired and awful. Right? Feel tired and awful. I didn't get much sleep last night in the end. Or maybe, like, stop being a terrible person. That could also work. You'll probably stop getting hate messages if you stop being terrible. Just pro tips. So, Taylor didn't show up for class. Does anyone care? Kendall. And not a single fuck was given that day. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna defend her, but she has a lot going on. She doesn't deserve that. That's stretching it. I'm sorry, but I can't really disagree with Kendall. What she did was just appalling. Well, I completely agree. Let's not gossip about it, guys. It's been dealt with, and I don't think what she needs is more talking about behind her back. Whatevs. Yeah. Just for a little while. You just have to, like, wait until you, like, prove that you're, like, not an asshole anymore, and then, like, even still have to deal with it because it's almost like you have to pay for the consequences of your actions. All right, sorry if you say so. Before I continue, I should really check those messages. Yep. Doshte. I should really check that. Yeah, there we go. I should be caught up enough now. Sleep deprived and what? What the hell is going on with all these messages? They remind me of Isabella, of course. And I have to wonder, could I have helped her anyway? Or would things have just gone as poorly as they did with Taylor? Things going poorly with Taylor? What the hell is going on here? At least the Taylor thing is explainable. She has fucking problems. But this, what's going on? End of chapter 5. Oh my god. Don't think it'll be of much interest, but I have been asked specifically to pass on this message to everyone in my class. The Midwinter Dance this year is going to be held in conjunction with DCTI, a public high school a few blocks away. Apparently, this means they'll be able to afford to make it quite extravagant affair. It's semi-formal, tickets are $80, and it's on December 7, which isn't actually midwinter. It's like 2 weeks before. Outstanding. Well, if anyone's interested, let me know. put the note away, rolling my eyes. As if there's anyone in class who would care anyway. I figure. None of them really seem like the types for school dances. Really? Not Akira who's gonna like pop up right now and say hey? Nah, moving right on to the homework from last night. Oh. It's a chapter about what's-her-face. Only one thing? Hey, are you really still single? Did I miss something? Or shouldn't you guys update your relationship status? Brazzy out to his parents? 'Cause coming late fall. Soup's legit. Hey, sir. Hi, what's up? Ouch. Well, it's about the big creative assignment. It's due next week, right? Yes, that's right. I can't say I'm really encouraged by that. Okay, computer, that's fine. Minimize out of the game. That's... There you go. Has he even started? Well, we had a pretty good idea for it. We were... Computer, what... Are you having a thing? I turned you on quiet hours. Nothing should be happening. What's up, my dude? Whoop. And we were wondering if we could do a presentation together. Yeah, for reals, it'd be great. Normally I would say no, absolutely, under no circumstances. It's a huge end-of-term project worth 30% of their grade. It's not really some small group assignment or anything. But they seem into it. Really into it. I don't know. What's the idea? It'd be a dramatic presentation about, metafiction. Metafiction. Because that's not a constant theme in this game. Good chance to explore the themes of the course, apply them to a modern context. Oh god, how meta is this gonna get? Are they gonna make this game? Oh god. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. That sort of thing. It'd be totes rad, sir. I mean, we could just do essays, but I figured you'd want us to do something interesting instead. Yeah, you'd be a real bro if we could, sir. Welp. Your teacher is definitely here to be your bro. That is what a teacher is. Well, it sounds like they actually care, given that this is the first time. Okay. Right. Given that this is the first time I've ever seen that sort of reaction from either of them about anything school-related, how can I say no? This is my chance, probably my only chance, to actually get them to engage with the class. I guess I'll have to fudge the rules. I guess I'll allow it this once. You're a bro, sir. Totes legit. I'm Kendall. I literally said totes legit like literally 2 minutes ago. Okay, that's fine. We go over the details for another couple minutes and they go on their way. Sure, just post that on his wall. Thanks, Ariana. Apparently I didn't read it right the first time. I totally thought that was like a private message, but no, she's just like putting it out there. I guess it could be worse. As far as concerns go, I have bigger ones anyway. Like where the fuck Taylor is, or... Yeah, okay. Spend the whole prep hour crippled with indecision over how I'm going to handle the upcoming exam review. Start writing notes, but I throw them away every time. She's right though, what are we? I don't really want to pressure you or anything, but... Well, that was why Taylor scared me so much before. I'm never really sure what our relationship is. Right? I mean, if you don't know either, that's totes cool. I don't have to say anything. Still, no pressure. I don't know. It feels weird, man. Do we have to define it? Lol, well, it's complicated. In the end, I come up with nothing. Am I getting one of these? Was that? No. Did it just ring twice for these? Okay. Sorry, I didn't know you felt that strongly. You're my boyfriend, Ob. Do you want me to just change my profile? Are we at that point? I just didn't want to rush things. Oh, dear, we're both silly, then. Yes, totes, if you're comfortable saying that, then we definitely should. Less than 3XD. I weren't responsible for marking them, so, well, if they all do terribly... Is in love with a boy, no homo. This boy. Okay. I'm just like paranoid now. Of course, it'll actually just be her in person, so that's fine. Still, though, on some bizarre, perverse level, I'm actually glad to be worrying about this. Thrilled, even. It's nice to finally be actually worried about my students academically, not their personal drama. Congrats, you're growing as a person, John. Good job. Except, isn't that how it's supposed to go? Oh, I totally expected it to, like, be something dumb. Holy shit. I'm gonna eat one more. Aw, she calls her dear. Hey, dear, what are you up to? I'm really bored. Not much. I wish I could go be with you, but unfortunately Mom was out with the car. And the bus doesn't run that late. Sorry, babe. Trust me, I'm bored too. Oh, that's okay, I understand. I've just been thinking of you a lot. You always seem like you know how to deal with boredom. I don't believe you. Well, actually, I can think of something. Are you alone in your room? Nope, goodbye. That's nice. Lol. Nice. Raffle. I was wondering. They're cute. When I get home, I say I'm gonna get a comprehensive exam review finished for tomorrow. I really need to. First, I need to mark all the homework from today. Why did I think it was a smart idea again to give homework today, whenever I should be worrying about their exams now? And what's more, nope, goodbye. Not even gonna read it. Just leave me feeling even more worried. Ooh, this is some of the shittiest, sloppiest work I've seen in my entire life. We understand. You really are like a failure no matter what you do. It's okay, buddy. Just absolutely terrible all around. Despite being told specifically not to, they're all bullshit 5-paragraph essays, every single one. At least one student managed to fit theirs into a single page. Ooh. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's bad, and then there's bad. Despite being given easy topics, not a single one manages to actually stay on point for more than a paragraph. And most depressingly, even Charlotte's is awful. Not as awful as the rest, but it's the most incoherent argument imaginable. She wasn't even trying. I realize why, of course. She's been distracted. Maybe I encouraged that a little. But I sure can't give this a good mark in good faith. It's awful. She's still the best in the class. By the time I'm done with all the marking, I feel like I'm just completely given up. What's the point? I'm exhausted from desperately trying to find some way to justify raising the marks just a little. Can't exactly let them all fail. Worry about exam review later, I guess. There's no point in trying now. I'm just too tired. Spend the rest of the evening just lying in bed. Okay, let's see which one of these aren't. Oh god, they're all gross. I deserve a break for them, I suppose. Even if, rationally, I should be freaking out. Lunch the next day. It's gonna still tell me I have like 12 million things. It's just the two of them at lunch again. Alright. Boop. We didn't need to read that. I'm the teacher is trying to make things better. I sincerely hope that's true, Taylor. I really, really, really do. In a healthy way. Please try to do it in a healthy way. So I guess the essays didn't really go very well, Mr. Rook. Can I at least explain why? No. I know exactly why they didn't go well, and I especially do not want to try to hear her explain. Especially not after what they were doing last night. No. Well, I have no idea what they were doing last night, and I have no idea how he knows what they were doing last night when usually he doesn't reference their messages at all until it becomes relevant to the plot. But okay. Hey, I know we've never really been great friends or anything, but can I ask you for advice on something? I mean, would you mind or would you totes hate me? So, since my character knows a name, I'm just gonna um, skim it for like anything like actually. Mm. Okay, no, it's just alright. Do you really want to talk about this? When you put it that way, not really, no. Just do a better job when you're studying for your exam, okay? Your marks are really going to flag if you don't put the effort into them. Right. Of course, I'm sorry. I'll try harder next time to not be distracted. Please. Nah, your marks are always terrible. It's fine. Basically. Oh, there you go then. It's Taylor who hates you, and where is Taylor? I literally have not heard a peep from her except the I'm trying to make things better. Well, there you go then. Not trying to be hostile. It's just arguing with you is not something that smart people do. I get that. They're your marks you should worry to worry about as much as you should. It's not as if I can force you to care. Haha, lol, totes legit. Good call, sir. Why are you still frowning sadly, though? About to try to change the subject to anything but that, but we're interrupted by someone. I haven't seen much of them in the past few days. It's Taylor. Speaking of hostile. Do you mind if I come in for a few minutes? She looks humble somehow, if that's even possible to say about Taylor. Yes. Thanks. No, as in yes, I mind, sis. Charlotte gives a stern look, as she usually does when Kendall says something mean. I do too. Oh, well, ouch. But even if she deserves it, I probably shouldn't let Kendall rip into her too much. Or Charlotte, for that matter, as bizarre as the idea of it is. Oh, come on. I came here because... Look, I just got back from talking to Akira and Nolan. I wanted to apologize for being a bitch to you two, too. I sigh. For fuck's sake. At least she's admitted it straight up, but that doesn't mean I trust her. You're just talking to Akira and Nolan? Yes. Where are they? They're on the roof together. Didn't say anything mean, I promise. I just wanted to let them know I was sorry. It's fine. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Get up to leave. Guys, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Please just be calm and don't kill her, okay? If there's a problem, I'll take care of it. That's a big request. No promises, sir. Kendall. Fine, sir. I won't kill her. Good. Then I went up to the roof. It's not lying in love with that, at least. Both the boys are on the far end of the roof. They're dead. It's a good place, too. And when I go back downstairs, the other two will be dead. View's nice from here. It's pleasantly mild out and surprisingly quiet. Oh, thank God. Ah, what's that? It's a PSP, and we've got Pocky in our mouth. Because we're totally weebs. Oh, that's dragon spawn. You have to be quick with them, or they bring in reinforcements with the incinerate power. What the fuck, sis? How can you put up with this retarded non-apology? Incinerate? Yeah, it destroys items in your inventory if you get hit with it. Everything? If you're not careful, but they're easy to deal with. Just flank like this. Whoa, awesome. Well, you know, not really. Well, they seem to be okay anyway. Looks like Taylor hasn't left a wake of emotional devastation in her wake this time. Oh, what's up, sir? Cure waves, and Nolan, I assume, pauses his game to look up. Hey, sir. Hey, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt or anything. Just heard that Taylor came by to talk to you two. Apologize is what she said, but the last time she said that, well, I just wanted to be sure everything was alright. I'm not gonna tell her off. You shouldn't either. Maybe she's right. Maybe we should give her a second chance. Oh, Charlotte, you're too sweet. Lol, cool story, bro. No, everything's cool. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's good. If there's ever a problem with her again, well, you already know. You can tell me. I think she's actually trying this time. Trying, at least. Not very well. Well, I don't want to be too mean. She's terrible. OMG, it's Taylor, bro. You can be mean. GLHF with that. Can't stand this bullshit. Yeah. It's just really pathetic, you know? Ugh, for reals. I'm still raging so hard at that girl. No, I mean really in a really pitiful sort of way. I feel bad for making fun of her. She really just is that retarded about other people's feelings. I love all the casual frickin' ableism in this game. It's great, excellent, love it. I don't love it. That's sarcasm. I hate it. What the hell? Then go, it's fine. It's not as if I don't understand. I think I can talk to some sort of sense into her, but I really do not mind if you leave. I'll cover your escape even. Whatevs, fuck her. I'm sick of talking about her. So everything's fine then? Ish, I guess. Yes. I mean, so long as she continues to stay away from my BF. She's pathetic, but I'm not stupid. Yeah. Aw, he's so excited. Less than 3. Thank you, I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, do you wear makeup at all, Ariana? I'm trying to be weird. Actually, just wondering. Aw, she's discovering her femme side. Why'd you get back to it then? TY for asking though, sir. Yeah, thanks. I really need you to protect him from me though. Sorry. I'll leave you alone then. Realize as I walk away why Nolan sounded so annoyed. That must have been kind of emasculating, wasn't it? Why are you so worried about Nolan being emasculated? Probably wouldn't feel very manly if I not only did have a boyfriend who needed protecting, but apparently felt like I couldn't even do that. Shit. Even though I've, like, totally literally said that I wouldn't feel that way and he might feel that way, but it was a silly thought because this game. Briefly considered going back to apologize, but what the fuck do you say about that? Sorry, I think you're actually very manly. It's okay. Everyone sometimes gets reduced to tears by a teenage girl. I mean, didn't you, basically, John? So, just saying. Guess not, huh? The best thing, I suppose, is to just stop now. Hey, sir. Hi. Aren't you still eating lunch with Charlotte? Yeah, well, Taylor's still in there. Kinda hard to eat when you're overwhelmed by nausea. Freaking Kendall. That's a little harsh. So the smell of bitch in their room. Extremely harsh, in fact. Okay, really, there's no need to be that way. You're gonna have to put up with her for the rest of the year, so don't be like that. What I'm trying to say is, Kendall, don't be Kendall about it. Oh my god, lol. Of course I do. Everyone at our school does. Man, do you really think my face looks like this naturally? I wish. My face does look like this naturally. I can tell. Cool story. Because I'm lazy. I'm tired, and I don't care. My wife doesn't care either. So why do you ask? I mean, I know why you're asking. I just want to hear you actually say it. Okay, whatevs, bro. Hey, actually, there was something I was wondering. You said you would handle tickets for that midwinter dance, right? Yeah. Wait, really? You? What? Is there a problem with that? She wants makeup for the dance. Oh, no, what a cutie. No, of course not. I'm just surprised. You don't seem like the dancing sort. Are you kidding? She's gonna have like a bomb-ass dress, and she and Charlotte are gonna like twirl their little hearts to content. It's gonna be great. Not really, but I think Charlotte would like it. And, well, oh, they're doing so healthily. Since we got back together, we really haven't done much. I kind of want to do something special with her, sir. And, like, I think she'd like it, is all. This is, like, way too much information that you should be telling your teacher. Does anyone have conversations like these with their teacher? What the fuck? Hey, teacher, let me ask you about, like, all of my personal... No, you ask, like, other kids. What? What? Or, like, adult family members, but, like, maybe you're, like, aunts and uncles and stuff, so they're not, like, directly involved. But, like, I never asked my teachers. That's weird. Well, I think she'd like it is all. She doesn't think, of course, I did have, like, super severe depression-y issues and, like, trouble talking with, like, literally anyone, but talking to teachers about this sort of weird personal stuff, she doesn't think I can be girly or romantic or whatevs. I think I'd impress her if I proved her wrong. Is that weird? No, it's not weird at all. Of course, that makes perfect sense. You're probably right. You said $80, right? So can you hook a sister up? Sure, just bring the money and I'll get you 2 tickets, right? She just reaches out into her jacket and pulls out a pair of hundreds. Well, shit. Guess she came prepared. Here. Okay, great. I'll get you change on the tickets? I'll do it during prep. Can you come by after school to pick them up? Right? Right, okay, so, like, I definitely talked to, like, the, what do you call it? Not the teacher assistants, but, like, not the substitute teachers, but, like, so you have, like, the teacher and, like, the teacher or the kid in school who's, like, learning to be a teacher, like the kid in college. Like, that person, not teacher, but, like, Yeah, like the 20 whatever year old in college learning to be a teacher. You can talk to that person about it, but like your teacher, that's weird. Student teachers, thank you. Especially since, student teachers go in and out. You're like teachers are there like the whole 4 years you're at school usually, high school anyway. And like that's just no. Yeah, of course. See you in your office? Yes, that works for me. Okay, TY, bro. See you then. You're welcome. Laters. Well, that was surprising. Was it really? Time to check 12 channel. Picked a pair of tickets from the office, just like she asked. Still seems really surprising to me, though. Can't imagine that at all. Before I continue, I should shoot myself in the foot. Okay, well, I would really appreciate your help with it. Taking Charlotte to that dance, and I've got a nice dress picked out and everything, but I did not know the first thing about makeup at all, and I really, really, really want to impress her. It's going to do go to a lot of effort, I know, and I would feel terrible if I didn't too. Except, I'm totally clueless when it comes to that. You in a nice dress? No way. OMG, what have you done with the real Kendall? Of course I'll help. It sounds like a worth cause after all. Come on, we can meet up after school. We'll go to Shoppers together, and I'll help you out. I just have one condition. Take a picture. Something like that. TY, what's the condition? You absolutely must show me this dress. Wow, I can't even imagine that. Okay, fair enough. Thanks again. Now, if only I could get you to go all the way with the Eliza Doolittle thing. Lol. Well, meet me outside after school then. It's no problem at all. I don't understand that reference. Oh, yay. Yep, cool. Bondage and sexual restriction in the social mores of 16th century Korean poetry. Forced me, Miss Forrest. I like how this is actually a thing. So Sister 100. And because of that, an incredible feat for the woman over time was able to learn, become literate in Chinese, intellectual lingua franca of the time. My fair lady, I'm whoops. What the fuck? You're ruining everything. These women were not supposed to be literate beyond reading edicts about how to be a good wife, in keeping with the Confucian tradition. She got into one little fight. Her mom got scared, and she said, "You're moving with your auntie." I don't know what I expected. Thank you. It'll tell me who followed in a second. Give Streamlabs a little time to update. There we go. Should be caught up enough now. Thank you, M. Velt, for the follow. Oh my god. She laughed. She cried. Kendall's probably already on her way to my office. Sorry, oh God. Ah. Well, that's enough dawdling for me. Time to go. How do I take anything seriously after that? Sup, sir? Hey, I got you the tickets and your change. She takes the pair of tickets from me, but not the money. Actually, there's something else I wanted to ask you, sir. It's, kind of a weird request, though. Of course. Why don't you have a seat? She sits down, and I fidget with the refused money somewhat awkwardly. What could this possibly be about? More drama? Great. Just when I was thinking that I could finally focus on worrying on academics too. Maybe she legit has a question about there again, you don't know. So what's the problem? Oh, no problem, sir. Just, I was thinking, the dance runs late, right? Kinda wanted to make it a whole evening thing. Big fancy date and all. Makes sense. Kind of have the house to my kind of had the house to myself after all that week. Parents off on vacation, so like it would be rad if I invited her over afterward, you know. So, yep. Okay, that part I understand. Don't explain, please. I get the picture. Try not to facepalm or wince, meaning that far more literally than I've ever intended. All the more power all the more power to her, but I really don't want to picture Kendall taking Charlotte home. John's such a fucking creep. I don't think I can exactly help you with that, though. Actually, you totes can, sir. Drive us. I kinda doubt that. Hell, what's she gonna ask? I honestly couldn't even imagine at this point. What should she possibly be talking about? She wants a ride. I want it to be proper and romantic. Got the whole thing worked out, except... Drinks? Oh, absolutely not. What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, can I get you buy drinks for me, sir? I'm only 17 and I don't really want to pay for fake ID just for this one thing. What the fuck? Really? Not, it wouldn't really be professional? Not like, look, if your parents trust you to drink, you know, your parents who've known you for 17 years, and they trust that you will be responsible with alcohol at the age of 17, you can go and ask them, and if they buy you alcohol, don't tell me about it, because I don't want to be legally responsible, and you can go have a great time. Other than that, leave me completely out of this. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry, I don't really think that would be professional of me to do so. Well, I know you'll go get it anyway, I'm not stupid. But I'm sorry, I really can't go buy an underage student alcohol for your romantic evening. You understand, right? I hand her back the money. Yeah, whatever, sir. Of course I understand. Forget I ever asked. Done. Well, should get going then. TY for the tickets, though. Sorry I couldn't help more. Also, you really shouldn't be drinking and then consenting to sex because you can't really, but oh my god, it's cool. Well, that was still probably actually the least awkward private conversation I've had with a student. Really? Really, John? Just kind of embarrassing on my part, really. It's not the it's not the least embarrassing one. And, right?